Welcome, guys, gals, and in-betweeners. This video is part 2 of our collaboration with TWACast and the leaked original opening scene of the episode 1 of The Wheel of Time. We break down what we've learned and talk about all of the implications. This is a spoiler-filled discussion, so please be warned. We are talking about the entirety of the Wheel of Time series. If you want to watch our reading, go to part 1 of this video. The link is in the description below. And make sure to stick around to the end of the discussion for a healthy dose of some of the funniest bloopers you'll see this year. What I thought was really interesting is if we were to take this at face value, as so many questions are answered. Questions that were brought up in the sneak peek Moraine trailer, like, okay, why is it that Moraine believes it's either a boy or a girl? Why, right? So we now know that the foretelling wasn't
gender specific.
It was nothing.
It was specifically not gender specific.
And even the woman, even Gitara through her POV, even though she didn't, narrate, we got to understand, like, what Moraine is going with is not the flashes that Gitara is seeing. She's only going with the words coming out, which is very little, and it does not include anything about where it is or what. Where or when. We only know when, basically, which is the moment
she just says find the baby
20 years ago.
So the two changes are there's no Swan there. It's just Moraine. And Gitara says kill him.
Yeah, she does mention Swan as if Gitara has spent time with both of them, though.
Right.
She's like, I don't do this as well as Swan or whatever, like when she's describing the scene.
It makes me wonder if they're going to remove them as like kind of co-conspirators and change that relationship a little bit.
Maybe. I don't know. If there's anybody that Moraine would go to after hearing this news, it would probably be Swan, who apparently does the same thing for Gitara on a regular basis.
I guess from the previews and stuff too, have you got, like, it looks like Moraine swears on the Oath Rod and Swan's already a Marilyn? Am I crazy? Have you seen that?
And that's a weird scene too, because she says, Moraine Sedai, swear your oath. So,
I think she's swearing another oath.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think they're using the Oath Rod to do like yet another, which is crazy because they don't mess with the Oath Rod until like way into the books.
That's interesting. I thought they were just being tricky with angles and what have you. I think that we're going to see her accepted journey in some sort of like either quick montage or even a little bit more involved. Yeah. Because we now know, if we take the leaked images that Brother Dan and I showed in a previous video, we take those as actual,
I'm sure you guys saw it. We tweeted it.
Yeah.
I read all your tweets. I actually print them out and read them every night before I go to bed. If this was the opening, would you guys have been happy with that? I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought, sure.
I thought I like, there is that archetype of a blind seer, per se.
Yeah, that's a little on the nose.
But I was okay with it.
A little synonym.
She's describing a sunset, more or less, to her. I don't know. There's a little bit of charm to it, to me.
I like her
because it reminds us of like 5 movies in our childhood. It has that like milky white eyes and like yeah, for sure. The Oracle of Delphi will sometimes have like the milky white
Big Trouble in Little China.
You guys told me it's Secret of Nim.
we were done.
Whenever you have that milky film, that means that you're wise. That's like the opposite of Sa'a.
Nicodemus.
So would I have liked? Yeah, I probably would have, but I'm already like thinking about the implications of Moraine being the only person alive to see or witness that, aside from like the dynamic duo of Swan and Moraine. So now there's always it's not first person for Swan. So if Swan is on board with some sort of like lifelong conspiracy that is going to end up stilling her. She's doing it on faith. Moraine has to go to her and say, this happened.
Moraine could tell her what happened, and she can't lie.
Unless she's black.
Straight out. Well, I don't think they know that.
Well, is this used to add to the ambiguity whether Moraine is a good guy or a bad guy?
I get what you're saying, Tom.
Yeah, but you can also lie as a novice, Tom, right?
I guess so, but I mean, once you swear on the Oath Rod, you still have to just make her say it again.
Yeah, that's true.
No, James! Thanks for having us on. Thank you guys. All right, cheers. Bye. Watch and subscribe. Listen to... subscribe to Twatcast. Listen to them. They're new kids on the block, but we're hoping to get them a couple listens or two on their podcast. Yeah. I believe they have a Patreon, but look at ours first. Patreon.com.
No, look at ours first.
Yeah. We offer way cooler shit than them.
That's for sure.
Oh, and watch our Watchinary. Joe is a founding member of our Watchinary crew. And
yeah, Watchinary's fun. Everyone watch Watchinary. Yeah. We need more patrons so I can pay my gardener. Yeah.
Holy shit. All right, strike the pose.
Wait, what's the pose?
Oh, no, Dan's got to get... angle, and shot. All right, we love you guys.
Oh, nice.
What do you see? No one's ever asked me that.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to.
Wait. Fuck.
Was I supposed to narrate a long beat?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, we'll start. Ryan, when he says a long beat, can you throw up an image of a very large beat?
Can you throw up a video of a guy taking 35 minutes to jerk off?
Can you have someone playing drums for over 2 hours?
It's a 10-hour YouTube video. Let's just cut to a 10-hour YouTube video.
Can you put up a clip of me
Someone doing a
drywall?
Can you put up a clip? Can you put up a picture of my childhood getting beaten by my dad?
Yeah. A typical Sunday morning.
Right
after my report card came in.
Puts his hair on his head.
Isn't that where we got the idea that she's like, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl?
Yeah, and that she wears suspenders.
You know what? These are not suspenders.
Ryan has this whole theory.
Everyone has gone insane about it.
It's a DragonReader holder.
No, it's holsters. It's like a holster. We see her do a big ass dagger, so she wears that dagger. It's like on the like a holster. And if you see, like, there's a separate like kind of belt buckle above her pant line that is connected to the whole. She
is wearing belt and suspenders. I think it's suspenders. It had a very Rambo feel, where Rambo's lacing up his boots, he's putting on his vest, he's tying on his bandana, he throws his knife into his belt. Yeah, just getting ready for battle. But she's not Battle Aja.
We are so wild. We are so.
I love that part where Rambo puts on the suspenders to hold up his pants.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know he's at some point has to cut the suspenders, wrap it around his arm to staunch bleeding.
Yeah,
but he makes more suspenders from natural materials he finds in nature, like that.
He uses like the intestines of an animal he killed.
Frog intestines.
Yep.
Well, you gotta have suspenders and a belt,
No, tell me more. I don't know.
Moraine?
In the jungle, and you may have to, pretend you're a snake. You throw your belt out there, All right, so when you're in the jungle, you paint yourself in mud so that the predator can't see you, It makes it so they can't tell your blood type. It's very important.
Predators can smell a universal donor.
Sometimes
AB positive.
Sometimes you just gotta tell your daughter to get to the chopper. Hey, get to the chopper.
These are all Arnold jokes.
Hey.
What's happening?
I'll be back.
All lines from classic Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, so I went to the doctor. I was very relieved. He said it's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
It's working out really well.
All right. right.
When Lorraine's describing the sunsets, why isn't she describing both the sons of Tevin? I wonder.
And why isn't she speaking French?
Why isn't she speaking French and talking about both the sun setting?
You know, so when I look past the Arc de Triomphe and I see those water farms.
It's a water farm? Water farm?
Water farms. That's what Luke lived on. Moisture.
This is moisture farm?
That's what Luke lived on, was a moisture farm.
Whoa, that's some nerd shit. I'm sorry. I just outed myself as a fake nerd.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come on, jerk.
So when he said water farm, you and Tom were like, yep.
I was
Wait, but it's not water.
Yeah, no, they're like, no, that's wrong. And I'm like, I'm sorry, boys.
Wrong. Can you say I just went to the Hitachi station to pick up some power converters, but in a French accent?
And then Moraine's just like, I drank the milk the color of my own eyes.